And what's going on, everybody? Today, I just found out about 6:45, I want to say forum time, that admin has finally announced that these updates will in fact be coming out later in July, and that's great. Most people thought that nothing was going to happen because he was quite quiet about it, but honestly, you know, to all of you who doubted this happening, let me say I told you so. All you guys have to do is be a little patient. It sucks, I know. It took longer than it should have. But you need to be patient because the guy's not going to just let a game fall by the wayside. Whoa, let me get out of the way of these. Thought it was catered. Guess I'm not. But yeah, he's not going to make a game like this go by the wayside. That being said, I can understand people's frustration, especially with the release of higher level weapons such as a GAU and whatnot. But that was mainly for these updates to take possible. That's what I believe. Honestly, that's my sentiment about it, because you need to raise money, and I think the UJU was a great way to do that for dedicated players. So coming into these updates, I wanted to start talking about a few things. And it seems what we got here is the first thing that's going to be released is a clan system, which is scheduled for late July. I already know it's July 18th, so I really do hope he follows through with this and doesn't push it back like he likes to do historically. But we'll see what happens, only time will tell. Now this clan system is supposed to be a lot like Doom Warrior. Now if you played Doom Warrior, I wasn't a fan of it. The clan system had weekly competitions for surviving and I guess taking out other players. So basically in Dead Frontier, you're going to have points gained on top survivor and points gained on top player killer, which kind of makes sense. I expected that, honestly. And he says that the winning clan will have access to a unique set of rewards. We'll see what those are. Could be something interesting, right? Next update is going to be extended intercity and new enemies, and that's scheduled for mid-August 2014. I'm looking forward to that, especially since most of the things I fight out there nowadays are just, it's really not a challenge. I think with the addition of a new end zone, you know, further going east, we're gonna definitely see a challenge, and who knows, maybe there'll be some new mid-level zombies as well as boss zombies. Maybe a black giant spider. I don't know. That'd be pretty damn scary if you ask me. So we'll see where that goes. That's, like I said, scheduled for mid-August. Up next is new equipment, which is going to be expected late August 2014. Now, he's taken projects on like this before in the past where he's scheduled a date for certain updates, and you know what? Historically, they never really fall through, so you need to expect this to be pushed back a little bit later than what he's actually telling you here, because it always happens, trust me. But still, it's better than nothing, right? So coming back to, like I said, equipment, he had me worried there just a little bit, because with new equipment it says, he posts, dozens of weapons and pieces of armor will be added to the game, a large portion of which will be looted in the inner city areas. So that's when I'm kind of at ease there. Hopefully it's not going to be some kind of credit shop horror thing where he puts up all these weapons again, because he says most of it's going to be lootable, so anybody can get these weapons. Hopefully there'll be excuse me, hopefully there'll be some lower level weapons added to make some variety, so you don't just keep having this constant stream of higher level weapons that just keep coming out. Also, this could suggest that the level cap will be raised from 220 higher if he does in fact make another weapon set that is above 120. So if you're 220, look out for that, because it may mean that your current perch of power is going to be going away. Last, and certainly not least, is the new outpost and mission, which is going to be scheduled for late August as well. Okay, well, this has got me a little bit excited here because it's a frickin' new outpost. I mean, I never thought that was ever going to happen, and here we have it. So many people have been waiting for this one. So, this new outpost is scheduled to be moved. Let's see what he says here. Since traveling so far away from outposts can be a tedious task, a brand new outpost will be created in close proximity to these new areas. The outpost will also have its own unique set of missions with improved rewards. So there you have it. There's going to be a outpost that's further out in the eastern area, closer to the end zone. And that makes sense because most of DF is on a grid, kind of. You know, you have Natchez Holdout, Dog Stockade, Precinct 13, Fort Pastor, and it kind of goes from low to high. There never has really been anything in the very dark areas, so that's going to be your answer for that. And it's going to make looting a hell of a lot easier. You don't have to make a 20-minute run every time you want to go kill something interesting. So there you have it, guys. Those are all the updates that are coming this month and next month. So we're getting all these updates in about a month and a half. Within a month and a half. I really hope he follows through with this. And that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for any other videos that may pertain to this, because it's something to be psyched about, especially if you're a hardcore DF player that just doesn't quit this game like I am. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.